as well as Rebels with 4 threes, adding 12 to the total. They've shot 10 twos, 8 threes, and 5 free throws, adding their total to 51.
Their first 7 shots were made threes to have their first 21 points without any getting inside the three-point arc. It was crazy. On the other side, what do you got for the Golden Bears?
The Bears have leading the Bears is Roar. He's shot 2 threes and 3 twos. And the Bears have been totaled up with 9 twos, 3 threes, with 2 free throws to get to 22. They're definitely not. The points are not there for the Bears, but the intensity of the Bears is still there. They're not in the game, but they're in the game, if you know what I mean.
That's right. They definitely have not, they definitely are not hanging their heads and putting their heads down. They're actually, in this one competitively as far as, the competition that they're trying to do. They're trying to make it a game of it here. I want to thank our sponsors bringing you this game today on the Golden Bear Sports Network. They include Northwest State Community College, Krill Funeral Service, BMU Cable and High Speed Internet, Grimm Paints, Bryan Ford Lincoln, Jason Deach Collision Custom, the Bryan Athletic Boosters, Oberlin Turnbull Funeral and Crematory, and Veterans Services of Williams County. Thanks to all of them for bringing you the game here on the Golden Bear Sports Network. We have tonight girls basketball for you. It is going to be Bryan at Liberty Center. That game rescheduled from the 4th of February after we had some weather delays there, and that's where we're going to be tonight. That game will start about 6 o'clock. The JV game is going to start an hour earlier than usual, so the varsity game should start about 6:30. We're going to take another timeout. When we come back, we'll have the second half here on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
At Bryan Ford Lincoln, we like to think we earn our Ford President's Award for Excellence every day. Our salespeople spend hours researching not only Ford and Lincoln products, but also our competitors. This helps us recommend the perfect vehicle for our customers' needs. That same attention to detail carries throughout our entire staff, from vehicle service to customer service. Everybody here at Bryan Ford Lincoln looks forward to earning your business with our President's Award attitude every day.
Let's stream that night.
My goal is a bachelor's degree, and I am starting at Northwest State. I get a great education and save thousands on tuition.
All roads begin at Northwest State. Visit northweststate.edu today.
Are you looking for a mechanic that really knows how to repair both foreign and domestic vehicles? Let me recommend Dave Brown at Jason Deach Customs and Collisions. Dave has spent the last 25 years diagnosing and repairing all makes and models of vehicles in Northwest Ohio. And he's now teamed up with Jason Deach on State Route 6 just east of Edgerton. So if you're looking for a mechanic that can fix the problem that your last mechanic couldn't, think of Dave Brown at Jason Deach Customs and Collisions.
Last year, over 390 people in Ohio were killed because someone chose to get behind the wheel impaired. This is Lieutenant Bob Ashenfelder of the Ohio State Highway Patrol's Defiance Post. As part of the patrol's ongoing effort to contribute to a safer Ohio, troopers will continue an increased focus on impaired driving arrests in 2018. But we can't fight this battle on our own. We need your commitment to plan ahead by designating a sober driver or call for a ride. If you drink, don't drive.
At Krill Funeral Service, we know family is a broad term. A family member comes in all sizes and shapes. They can also be fluffy with 4 legs and a tail, but they're all part of your family. They can go on vacations with us, they're at the center of the parties, and often they're the ones that are there during the toughest of times. When the time comes to say goodbye to those very special family members, we at Krill Funeral Services are here with an environmentally friendly choice for aftercare. Krill Funeral Services, we're here for your entire family.
Back on the Golden Bear Sports Network, just getting set to start the second half of play. It's Cardinal Stritch 51, Bryan 22. Thanks for joining us here on the Golden Bear Sports Network. Jaden Wilson with the basketball for Stritch. He is their leading scorer tonight. He'll go through the middle of the key, put up a shot, and it is good as it rolls off the rim. Bears will come the other way. Stritch in there, pressure D. Cox will get it over to Shaw, now to Titus Rohr. Rohr looks for some help, gives to Martinez. Martinez working. Over to Cox. Cox now back to Martinez. Martinez will roll it around to Shaw. Now back to Cox, top of the key, back to Martinez, left wing. Feet underneath, Shaw puts it up and in. Nice play there. Shaw went baseline and got a perfect one from Martinez. Wilson with it. No look pass over to Hightower. Hightower looks to drive, loses the basketball, then gets it back. He skips it out. And free ball in the air and nothing but cord for Brendan Rebels. Rebels with 15 on the night. Cox will get it over to the timeline. Bounce pass over to Rohr. Rohr gives it cross court to Martinez, who launches a three and buries it. Nice three by AJ Martinez. It makes it 56-27. 6:38 and counting. Lamberson pokes things away. Now Cox will put up an easy layup. Lamberson right on Wilson, poked the ball away. Now Wilson's running, working against Lamberson. Cross courts it to Thompson. He backs in, puts up a shot, and good off high glass. And a timeout is called by Stritch. This will be a full timeout, as that's all they have left. So with 6:16 remaining third quarter, 58-29 back after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network, presented by BMU.
Keeping children safe on Ohio school buses is a priority for the Ohio State Highway Patrol. This is Lieutenant Bob Aschenfelder of the Defiance Post. Safety on the roadway is a shared responsibility. Even though motorists are required to stop as a safety measure, children should always look both ways before crossing the street and remain alert to any sudden traffic changes. Together, we can make this a safe school year.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters invites you to become Bryan Strong. In the past 3 years, the Bryan Athletic Booster Board of Directors has purchased new women's basketball uniforms, new football uniforms, and the Athletic Wall of Fame you can see in the hallway next to the gymnasium at Bryan High School. They have also made donations to the Bryan Soccer Association for the Lighting Project and the Bryan Swim and Dive teams to offset the cost of YMCA diving board and pool equipment. With your contributions, we can accomplish even more. Become a Bryan Strong corporate patron today. Go Bears!
Back on the Golden Bear Sports Network, 58-29. Bears have the basketball here with 6:05 remaining here, third quarter. Martinez gives over to Cox on the left-hand side. Now back to Martinez between the circles. Lamberson has it out, right wing. Goes underneath to Shaw, who puts it up and in. Dakota Shaw has played really well tonight. 8 points, and he has provided some relief on the baseline. Wilson with it, working against Lamberson. Launches a big three and buries it. Now with 31 on the night. Well above his average. And we're still early in third quarter. Rohr with the basketball. Gives it underneath to Shaw, now back out to Martinez. Martinez will go baseline, then give to Rohr. Rohr launches a three ball. It's way off, but Martinez comes in to clean it up. Missing the shot, though. And we're going to get a traveling violation on Romel Hightower as he was trying to move up. Cox got a hand on that basketball, I think, and caused him to travel. So Bears will inbound under their basket with Lamberson. Lamberson gives to Cox, who launches a three. No good. Rebound tipped around. Rohr gets it, puts it up, and now we're going to get a foul. And let's see if they're going to call that, I think, on Ross Thompson. It is. That'll be his third foul. We're at the line to shoot two. First one clanks off. Next one is good. 61-32. Wilson will bring it up. Make a move, miss the shot, put up his own rebound and get it. One-handed, he got the rebound, didn't even bring it down, he just popped it back up again. Cox looks to drive, then he'll give over to Martinez. Makes a guy miss, then feeds it to Rohr, stolen away by Wilson. Wilson should have it. And then he tried to dish it at the last second to Rebels, and it got tipped. I think he was trying to be selfless with the ball to his teammate, but when he did that, he got it into the hands of Cannon Lamberson and it went out of bounds. They inbound it. Wilson with it. Right wing launches a three, and that is an air ball, and that was aided by the tip from Dakota Shaw. Now we're going to get a foul on A.J. Martinez. A.J. Martinez is on the floor with the basketball and was whistled for a foul. They inbound to Wilson. Wilson feeds underneath to Thompson. Thompson draws a double team and then dishes out to Rebels. Rebels backs back, gives back to Wilson. Wilson looks to drive, then he'll dish over to Hightower. Now back to Wilson. Comes through the middle of the key, puts up a hook shot, and it is good. I don't know how many shots. I think that Wilson has missed 1 or 2 shots tonight. Everything else he has put up has fallen down. Bears have it on the other end with Martinez. Now Cox will look to drive. And it's knocked away by Romo Hightower. And will stay here. He was trying to find Cannon Lamberson, and Hightower just able to jump that pass. Showalter will check back in. Martinez has it between the circles. He'll go left side to Showalter. Showalter gives underneath, now to Rohr. Rohr puts it up, and shot is blocked. Rohr hits the deck. No foul is called. And Rohr is a little slow to get up. Baseline for them, and Rohr hits the deck. No whistle. Cannon Lamberson blocks the shot whistle. I just don't understand some of the calls tonight. Rohr is, I think he might be a little not doing well there. He's on his got his hands on his knees right now for the first one. See if they get subbed out. First one is no good. This is Dwayne Moorhead, who shoots 62% from the foul line. Next one, no good. Rebound comes down to Martinez. Martinez will go down the court right side. Now he'll come between the circles. Give to Lamberson underneath to Rohr. It's tipped and will stay here. Rohr is looking for Shaw. Cam Hughes checks back in for Stritch. Martinez can't handle the inbound, and it gets knocked out of bounds by Rebels, and so it'll stay here with the Bears. 3:28 here, third quarter, 65-32. Underneath to Rohr, now back out. Showalter bumped. Foul is going to be on Moorhead, number 5. See if they send somebody in for him. They do, as Christian Burton comes back in. Bears will have it here on the sideline. Martinez will inbound. Sorry, Showalter will inbound. Cross courts it to Martinez. Bounce pass, Shaw up and around the rim and good. That was a great inbound pass. Stritch will bring it up, fire underneath. Cam Hughes puts it up and in. Wilson can score, but he can also distribute the basketball, which is what we saw there. Rohr will go baseline, then get back out to Martinez, who launches a 3. It's good for 3. Stritch comes the other way. Wilson, cross-court skip to Hightower, launches a 3. This is how they started out. They just were launching 3s. 70-37. Underneath, shot is blocked. And almost into the camera goes Jaden Wilson. I think Tony chose the best thing up here. He is up here for this game, and Parker's down there. Bears with it. Listening to the conversation between the crew is making me chuckle. Bears have it with Cannon Lamberson over to Martinez. Skips it back to Lamberson. Bears just moving it around. Trying to move inside. Martinez will give to Showalter, who gives in to Titus Rohr. Rohr puts up a shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Hightower. Stritch will go the other way with Wilson. Wilson works around a screen, then feeds it underneath. Cross court, three ball is missed. That was Kyle Swirgos. And they get it down. Titus Rohr puts it up and in. Nice find to Titus Rohr, who is streaking down the center of the court. Now Wilson will go the other way and find Cam Hughes, who was all by himself. He had beaten back the Bears defense. He was well behind them. And so every time the Bears get some success the other way, Stritch is found. And we're going to get a foul there as Cannon Lamberson was trying to make the shot. Let's see what the foul is. It's going to be on number 10, Christian Burton. That'll be his first. So that'll put Lamberson in line to shoot two. Up and good. Keith Heward's going to check in, and Titus Rohr is going to have a seat. No good on the next one. Rebound will come down to Stritch. Swirgos is getting it down, and it's stolen away and knocked out of bounds. So Martinez stole it away, found Showalter, and it got knocked out of bounds, so we'll stay right here. And Craig Jackson checks in, and he will go baseline to inbound the basketball with 1:02 remaining here, third quarter. Our score is 72-40 in favor of Stritch. Inbound to Heward. Heward over to Martinez. Now back to Jackson. Jackson, head fake. Now Showalter with it. Now back to Martinez. Martinez will get it knocked away as he was trying to find Jackson the other way. Shot is up and good for Christian Burton. Burton now has 6 on the night. 39 seconds to play third quarter. Martinez with the basketball. Showalter down to Shaw. Back out to Showalter. Showalter will find Martinez. Martinez underneath to Shaw, now out to Jackson. Jackson launches a three, no good, rebound, and we're gonna get a foul on Braden Showalter. That'll be his first, team third. .14 seconds here and counting, end of the third period approaching. And shot is missed, but lots of contact, and Romel Hightower will head to the line. That's going to be Craig Jackson's first foul, team fourth. Hightower heads the line, a 78% free throw shooter. First one is no good. Next one is no good. Rebound will come down to Martinez, who is racing down the court. Launches a half-court three, no good. The end of the third quarter, your score is Cardinal Stritch 74, Bryan 40. Back after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
It's pretty obvious that there is a huge inventory of trailers at Jason Deach Trailer Sales in Edgerton. But what you can't see is how many parts they have available. Axles, brakes, doors, fenders, hitches, hinges, electrical, lighting, suspensions, tie-downs, toolboxes, tires, and wheels. If it's a part you need for your trailer, you can get it online or in person at Jason Deach Trailer Sales on the east side of Edgerton.
Here at Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home, we understand that each person is unique in their own way.
We help families honor the lives of those they love by highlighting what made their loved one special and honoring the legacy that was left.
Funerals are only limited by one's imagination and what they feel is appropriate.
Please allow us to work with you when the time comes to provide compassionate and personalized service for you and your family.
Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home, we are always here when you need us.
Back on the Golden Bears Sports Network, 74-40. Cardinal Stritch leads the Golden Bears of Bryan as we start the fourth quarter. Bears will have the basketball to start here. Craig Jackson will inbound to Carter Brown. Underneath to Heward. Now cross court to Jackson. Launches a three. No good. Rebound comes down to Heward, who puts up a shot. No good, but hit hard to the line. First one by Heward is good. It rattled. Next one is rattles but good. Stritch brings it around. Three ball in the air for Kyle Swirgos. Bounce pass. Carter Brown with it inside, then kicks back out to Jackson, who will go baseline, then give to Heward. Heward makes a nice basketball move up and good. Keith Heward now with 4. Coming the other way is Burton. Burton gives to Swirgos, who buries another 3, so he has 6 on the night now. 7:02 remaining, 80-44 is your score. Jackson bounce pass over to Carter Brown. Brown gives baseline. Now back out to Brown. Showalter. Feed underneath to Cox, or excuse me, Shaw. Keith Heward puts up a shot, no good, gets his own rebound. Tries to find a shot, but then he'll give back out to Showalter. Showalter will dish to Jackson, who launches a long 3 in and out. Rebound knocked around. Bodies on the floor and come down to Dakota Shaw. Brown now has it. Jackson with the basketball, back to Brown. Brown will drive, backs his way in, looks for help, out to Jackson. Jackson will come in the middle, put up a shot, no good. Rebound will come down to Hightower. So Bears had lots of shots, knocked out of bounds there by Dakota Shaw. Bears had lots of shots down there, just couldn't get anything to fall. And they're gonna say that the Bears will retain possession there. Again, the officials had a conversation about it. Jackson will inbound underneath. He finds Brown. Brown steps around a defender, dribbles in, puts up a shot and good at the 10-foot line. Stritch coming the other way. Burton now is your point guard. Another 3 ball in the air, no good. Rebound comes down to Jackson. That was Swirgos again. Jackson comes all the way, lets the traffic pass and put up a shot. High glass, no good. Rebound will come down to Showalter, who launches one, no good. Rebound this time comes down to Shaw. Brown now will shoot a 3. No good. Rebound, and we're gonna get a foul, and it will stay right here. And that's going to be on number 21, Cam Hughes. That'll be his second, team 5th. Bears will inbound underneath as it was a rebound. Inbounds to Brown. 3 ball in the air by Jackson. No good. It goes behind the backboard, and it'll stay here with, or no, it'll actually go to Stritch. Burton will bring it up. Working around a screen, he still has it. He comes in, puts up a shot, and buries it from the foul line extended. Jackson with the basketball will give to Showalter. He tries to feed into Heward. Heward has it at the foul line. Gives out to Jackson. Jackson takes a step in, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound will come down to Stritch. And now it's stolen away by Jackson. Jackson will come up, and they're going to get a foul for Cam Hughes. That'll be 3 on him now. Jackson will bring it up. 6 team fouls mean every foul going on now. We're going to have a shooting for the Bears. Jackson misses the first one. Dylan Dominic will check back in. And we're also going to see Jalen Dameron check it. Actually, that's not correct. Next one is no good as well. Hightower with a basketball will give over to Burton. Burton will give it down underneath. Shot is up and good. I don't know how Cam Hughes made that shot. He had bodies all over the place. Dominic over to Jackson. Jackson gives to Shaw. It's stolen away by Burton. Burton will bring it ahead. Give over right side. Swear goes, puts up a 3-ball again. Swear goes with 9 now. 4:20 and counting here, 4th quarter. Underneath to Heward. Heward runs into some trouble. Keeps moving, puts up a shot. No good. And Hightower will bring it down quickly. Dominic knocks it out of the way, and it should, they're going to say it's staying here. Checking in the game is Owen Carter for the Stritch, and Aiden Pels will check in. Burton with it, will give baseline. Shot is missed. They're going to call a foul on Jackson. So that'll put Jack Riekert to the line. Jackson picks up the foul. Riekert is a 57% foul shooter. First one rattles and no good. Next one is good. 3:52 and counting here, 88-46 your score. Underneath, Pels with it, then back out. Cross court to Dominic, who catches like a wide receiver, then back into Pels. Pels back out. Now to Jackson. Jackson looks to drive, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Swirgos, who will give it to Burton. Burton will fire it down. Cam Hughes almost loses it out of bounds, but able to poke it back to Burton. Burton back over to Riekert. Riekert will drive, put up a shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Jackson, and then it'll go to Dominic. Jackson with the basketball over to Pels. Now back to Dominic. Pels with the basketball. Underneath. Sam Harold saves it. Puts up a 3. No good. Gets buried in that back corner. Jackson puts up a shot. No good. Now Dominic underneath there, and we're going to get a foul. And that is going to be on Kyle Schwigos. That'll be his second, team 7. That'll put Dominic to the line. Checking into the game is going to be Joe Watson. Sitting down will be Craig Jackson. .88-46 as Dominic heads to the line for 2. First one is good. Actually, this would be 1-1. Next one is good as well. Stritch will bring it up. Bears have it. Harold with the basketball, 88-48. Watson. Now underneath, Pels can't catch. Gives it back to Dominic, who throws up a three and gets it, 88-51. Burton with the basketball. He will give over to Carter. Carter goes baseline, finds a man underneath, and that is Cam Hughes. Hughes now with 8. Minute 43 to play, 90-51. Heward with the basketball, puts up a shot, it's blocked, and then we're gonna get a foul. And that's gonna be on Heward, as it was just contact being made. Gonna see a couple more people. Parker Baumler check in. Not sure who 5 is for the Bears. Burton with the basketball, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound will come down to Pels. Minute 20 to play. Dominic with it, they give it underneath to Pels. Now they'll give it to Vollmer, who loses the basketball. It'll come the other way. Riekert will go baseline all by himself, and they're gonna say no shot and say that that's gonna be a foul on Riekert, which is accurate because that's what they called on Titus Rohr earlier. The Bears will bring it up. Under a minute to play. Dominic with it, looking to go baseline. Bears just moving it around now. Dominic with it, feeds it underneath to Vollmer. Now to Pels, loses the basketball, going the other way. Burton gives to Hughes and back to Burton. Looks like the Stritch is going to be happy with 90 and not looking to score here, maybe at the end. But right now, they're taking the last little bit of time here in this game to move things around. "13 seconds to play. And it looks like they're just going to dribble this one out. As Cardinal Stritch will go to 11-4 on the season. And the Bryan Bears will fall to 4-11. So 90-51 is your final score. We're going to take a timeout, come back with some final stats, and wrap this one up here on the Golden Bear Sports Network presented by BMU.
This, Mr. Stanton, is the Ford F-150. It is the all-time best-selling truck in history of the world. Recently intercepted engineering designs show that it, the new Ford Mach-E, and the Ford Bronco are about to cause dramatic changes to the transportation industry. Your mission, if you and your team choose to accept it, is to expose these revolutionary vehicles to the world. This message will self-destruct.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters invites you to become Bryan Strong. In the past 3 years, the Bryan Athletic Booster Board of Directors has purchased new women's basketball uniforms, new football uniforms, and the athletic wall of fame you can see in the hallway next to the gymnasium at Bryan High School. They have also made donations to the Bryan Soccer Association for the Lighting Project and the Bryan Swim and Dive teams to offset the cost of YMCA diving board and pool equipment. With your contributions, we can accomplish even more. Become a Bryan Strong corporate patron today. Go Bears!
Are you interested in a bachelor's degree? Did you know you can get your start at Northwest State, save thousands on tuition, and get your credits transferred to the four-year school of your choice?
For more information on the NSCC Bachelor's Bound pathway, contact our advising center today or stop by. All roads begin at Northwest State.
Tonight's broadcast of Golden Bear Sports is proudly streamed by BMU Cable and High-Speed Internet. BMU is your hometown local provider for digital HD cable and high-speed internet. Call BMU today at 419-633-6100 or visit us on the web at cityofbryan.net. Go Bears from all of us at BMU.
Are you looking for a mechanic that really knows how to repair both foreign and domestic vehicles? Let me recommend Dave Brown at Jason Dietz Customs and Collisions. Dave has spent the last 25 years diagnosing and repairing all makes and models of vehicles in Northwest Ohio. And he's now teamed up with Jason Dietz on State Route 6 just east of Edgerton. So if you're looking for a mechanic that can fix the problem that your last mechanic couldn't, think of Dave Brown at Jason Dietz Customs and Collisions.
We know in life that we take time to celebrate life events. We help families honor the lives of those they love by highlighting what made their loved ones special and honoring the legacy that was left.
We are often very busy, but we encourage families to slow down, take time to gather together, and celebrate the impact their loved one had on their life. Allow us to work with you when the need arises to create a personalized and meaningful service. Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home, we are always here when you need us.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters invites you to become Bryan Strong. In the past 3 years, the Bryan Athletic Booster Board of Directors has purchased new women's basketball uniforms, new football uniforms, and the Athletic Wall of Fame you can see in the hallway next to the gymnasium at Bryan High School. They have also made donations to the Bryan Soccer Association for the Lighting Project and the Bryan Swim and Dive teams to offset the cost of YMCA diving board and pool equipment. With your contributions, we can accomplish even more. Become a Bryan Strong corporate patron today. Go Bears!
Back on the Golden Bear Sports Network, 90-51 Cardinal Stritch is your winner today here in this non-league contest. We're going to take a look at some stats, so I will turn it over to Tony, who will have the stats for us.
The Bears' top scorer was Titus Rohr with 15, and then followed by AJ Martinez, who shot for 8 points. The Cardinal Stritch, your top scorer was Wilson, which we expected, and Brandon Rivals also scored 15.
Wilson had 36, which is well more than his average of 25, but not near as high of 48.
No, but you definitely saw him towards the end before he got pulled out, where he was just passing the ball, distributing it to other people to allow them to score, which is a great sign for to just distribute the ball and give other people a chance to score.
All right, so we're going to get out of the way for this one. We're going to have the game tonight, Liberty Center and Bryan. The girls, I do want to thank our crew bringing you the game tonight. Our cameras, Parker Rosebrook and Donnie Miller, our statistician, Tony Malanga, our producer, our director, Eric Herman, our production assistant, Chris KB Bryce, and we'll be back tonight to do this one against Bryan and Liberty Center. So this has been a production of BMU Video. This broadcast is copyrighted by BMU and the Board of Public Affairs for the private use of our audience. Any duplication or other use of this broadcast, including descriptions or accounts of the game without BMU's consent, is prohibited. One final time for all of us at BMU. My name is Chris Malanga. The final score, 90 for Cardinal Stritch, Bryan for 51. Have a good afternoon, everybody.